Hello friends, it's Carla here today and I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. I'm here with the Stepping Up School or Not. It's a back to school YouTube hop with some fabulous YouTubers and the theme is stepping up. So you may see some back to school, you may see something related to stepping up. I decided that I'm going to do a back to school layout and my girls headed back to school this year. I found these school life stickers from Shotz. It's an online paper crafting store, and that kind of started off this layout. And I printed my photos off with my Canon selfie printer. And then I decided to do a little bit of matting. So I got a whole bunch of photos. They took some silly photos and a few different pictures under a tree that we always seem to take a school photo under every year. Last year we did school from home, so this is an exciting venture to get back to in-person school. And I grabbed an Echo Park paper pad and it has some really nice colors on it. It's called Dots and Stripes, and I thought the colors matched with the school theme. And so I matted the two 3x4 photos onto the different color, the yellow and the red, just in keeping with kind of a primary color scheme, school color scheme. I use the Project Life app to type up some journaling and print out a photo of the two of them walking to school. And then I've got a ruler here. It's cut from a 12x12 paper from Simple Stories. It's a really old school collection. I think maybe it might be called Smarty Pants. And I'm edging the ruler edge with some Kraftin Kimmie ink. This is a hybrid ink and it works great for stamping, and you can also use it for coloring with Copics or watercolors, and it won't bleed. This stencil is from Kraftin Kimmie, and at the end I am going to show you some links, and I've been lucky enough to have Kraftin Kimmie as well as Shotz sponsoring this video, and so if you leave a comment you will be entered into a draw to win some gift certificates from those two awesome stores. So this Starburst stencil has lots of different sizes of stars, and I'm using the designer denim ink. It's a nice soft denim blue. And I'm just stenciling through. I'm not stenciling the whole stencil. I'm just choosing bits and pieces and kind of putting that ruler edge on the border just to see where I want to add the stencils, and moving the photos around to get an idea of the best part to stencil on the paper. I usually try to do 3 different areas, creating a bit of a cluster. So whether I'm adding background stenciling or elements or adding my stickers, I try to kind of keep to those areas. So I decided to add a few black splatters with some black Distress Oxide ink. It's a spray, and I just took the nozzle out and tapped the nozzle, and it adds some nice black splatters. And again, I'm doing that in the areas that I added that stenciling to, and it just adds another kind of inky element. I really like adding black or white splatters. I find it adds just a fun element. And you do want to make sure that those dry. They dry pretty quickly, but you don't want to smudge them. So I used my heat gun just to give them a little bit of a dry. I'm using some art glitter glue, and all the basic supplies I did pick up at Shotz. They have a really fabulous scrapbooking, paper crafting store. It's located in Canada, and her customer service is just fantastic. So I'm adding the photos at a bit of an angle. I wanted these to stand out. These are the main photos. The girls are holding up their fingers to show what grade they're in. And then I've got the journaling down below. And this was loosely based on the Creative Scrapbooker magazine Sketchy Challenge. They have a challenge each month. And this month, when I looked at their sketch, this is kind of what it turned into. It didn't originally look exactly like this, but I think that's the fun thing about sketches, is that it's a jumping off point, and then you figure out what you would like to do from there. So I cut those stickers, which are still on the clear background, just to get an idea of where I wanted to put them, and I can move them around. These numbers are actually cut from a die cut that was in the Scrapbook and Cards Today sampler. It's a little pack of monthly goodies, a little kit of items that they send out each month that are a surprise, and those numbers were in it from close to my heart. They are dies. I really love the size of them, and those are the ones that I use to cut the 9 and the 4 out of foil cardstock that I'm going to put on the girls' pictures as well, just to show what grades they're in. And I had played with some placement of the photo, whether I wanted it up a little further or some stickers on the bottom, and this is what I eventually decided on. And then I'm just placing those sticker words from the foam stickers from Simple Stories. I'm just placing those on, and I'll link those, and I found those in the Scrapshot store as well. So here's where I decided to put on the numbers. And I find it helpful to lay my pieces on the background, whether it's the photos or some elements, until I feel like it's the right spot. Here is an adorable stamp set from Kraftin Kimmie stamps, and I decided that I wanted to use some of the words to stamp on my page. I think those little images would be absolutely adorable to stamp and put similar to a sticker, so you'd color in your image and stick it on, but I didn't put it on this page. The stamps that I used were Hey There Smarty Pants, which I thought was very cute, and Talk Nerdy to Me, which were fabulous in fitting with the theme. I used the new Kraftin Kimmie Incredible Indigo ink. It's a new September release, and it will be available a little bit later Saturday, which is when this video will go live. I also grabbed a stamp from Wild Whisper called the One More Chapter stamp, and it has some really neat pens and pencil in it, and I thought that worked well as well, and I stamped that with the Kraftin Kimmie ink around the page. So you can kind of get an idea of my process. I did the stencils and then glued down the pictures and paper, and then I did stamps to fill in the areas, and then I'm doing stickers from that well-loved sticker sheet. You can see it's an older one. I find the Simple Stories collections, the colors tend to go well no matter what, so it all worked together. And then I grabbed some more of the foam stickers, and that little book is on the top. I found these really cute little brads. They're Harry Potter, but I just used the glasses part of them and added them to the top there from Violet Outlet. And then we've got some little stars here, and those are going to go all around. And if you kind of keep with the color scheme, you're pretty much good. I tend to really base things on color and whether the colors match. So I put stars in the spots, and then I grabbed my little sequin box here. I've got lots of different sequins, and I decided on some from, I think it's Spiegelmom Scraps, and there's some yellows and blacks, and I thought that would complement the rest of the colors that were in the layout. So then I just used that art glitter glue and put that around. And here's a look at the completed layout. Love how this turned out. I love that I can get this page in my album, and the girls are back at school and I have some free time to myself, which is really awesome as well. So I hope you guys are having fun on this really great YouTube hop. Everyone's put so much effort into it. Be sure to check out everybody's links in the description below, and be sure to leave a comment, and I will pick a winner next Saturday and I will update the information. And good luck on winning a gift card. So Shotz is donating a $15 card to scrapshots.com gift certificate, and Kraftin Kimmie is giving a $10 gift certificate to Kraftin Kimmie Stamps. And they are both fabulous stores. Thank you so much for stopping by. I would love if you would like and subscribe, and have an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.